It's a storm, it's a gale, spinning tails like hurricanes. Through the laughter and the hail, humor makes the heavy rains. Casino money lost in the whirlwind of thought. Tarzan's in the jungle clapping cheeks uncaught. Jesus had low key, but we turn it up high. On allegedly lane, we let the limits fly. And the wind and the wet, hurricane of talking shit, bringing life through every skit. In the eye will always fit. We're laughing in the storm, dancing in the rain. Life's a punchline, or maybe a hurricane. Every chat, every comment fuels our spree. This live wild ride is where we'll always be. We're the wind and the wit, hurricane of talking shit, bringing light through every skit. In the eye will always fit. We're laughing in the storm, dancing in the rain. Life's a punchline, or maybe a hurricane. Every chat, every comment fuels our spree. This live wild ride is where we'll always be.
What's good, Hurricane homies? It's your boy, Juggernaut Jester Josh, back for another Tubular Tuesday with the horror and humor homies. So we're gonna have a nice little stream today, and we're gonna cover some topics. So what we got on the agenda today is we're gonna talk about Halloween. We're gonna talk about Tom Brady's wife is pregnant with another man's child. P. Diddy entered a small 10-year-old. Vince McMahon is going through some stuff. The Madison Square Garden controversy. And then obviously the Swedish Deputy Prime Minister is an absolute dime piece. So let's just go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so what we got? We got Halloween. Let's see. I don't really have many great Halloween memories. So it's not like I can tell a bunch of Halloween stories. Yeah, I don't really know any. I don't really have any childhood Halloween stories or anything like that. Yo, what up, Jer? What's happening, doggy? How's it going? How's it going? But it did have me thinking, like, I don't have any Halloween stories, but Halloween's always been fascinating to me. I love the aesthetic. I love the stories. You know, I just, like, overall, like, it's one of the holidays that, like, I appreciate a little bit more than the other ones. But then I started thinking, like, okay, well, what would be the scariest Halloween situation, right? So obviously, like, on Halloween, everybody's expecting people to be in costumes and stuff. Unless you're an uncontacted tribe. You missed the intro song? Ah, it's alright, dude. It's alright, dude. So what was I saying? Okay. So Halloween, for the most part, Halloween's regular, and most people don't get real scared. Like normal people don't get too scared on Halloween no matter what, because like they're expecting some shenanigans and buffoonery, you know. And I thought, well, that doesn't apply to uncontacted tribes. Like, how much would an uncontacted tribe shit their pants if, I don't know, say 15 to 20 people on a bus went to near where the contacted tribe is, put on a bunch of Halloween costumes, and started, like, dancing in the woods? Like, these tribes would lose their motherfucking shit, yo. Like, could you imagine North Sentinel Island, right? We have a bunch of people in crazy costumes just show up on the beach. But, sure, they're probably going to get murdered. But the reactions on the faces, if we could get them in high def of these peoples, would be insane. You got a good Halloween story for me? What's your Halloween story? What's your Halloween story? So I was thinking, dude, like, what would, like, you know, because, like, some of these, like, people that do, like, legit costumes and stuff, like, they for real have realistic looking costumes. Like, and some furries, too. Could you imagine a werewolf furry? Just in, you know, mixed with a witch, mixed with, like, a Grim Reaper, mixed with, like, you know, not mixed together, but, like, all of these different characters just show up to an uncontacted tribe. Somebody's dressed like Pinhead, you know what I'm saying? Just all the creepiest stuff. Skeletons, zombies, ghouls, ghosts, gremlins. You know what I mean? What's your Halloween story, Jer? Hell yes! She's got an ass. She's got a monster ass. I paid that cash to give that booty a slash. I'm talking. She's got an ass. She's got a monster ass. I went to a Halloween party once. One of the hosts got drunk, locked the basement of their house. It's a bit long, my guy. Calm down. Oh, dude. I'm chilling, dude. I'm fucking chilling, dude. Let's see. But what creature would I turn into? If I could turn into, like, a Halloween staple. Like something, like a supernatural creature that would, like, scare people. There's obviously, you know, there's witches, warlocks, zombies, Bigfoot, you know what I'm saying? What would I be? I mean, witch and warlock are pretty much the easiest answer, I think. Werewolf's not bad. Being a werewolf would be kind of sick, I suppose. I mean, it's down the werewolf, because, like, who wants to be Frankenstein? Nobody. Maybe a vampire. I mean, if you're into that type of thing. You know what I mean? If you're, like, a bunch of girls would probably pick vampire. These fucking sluts. Dude, these little fucking vampire sluts, dude. The shows from the late 90s to 2010s all had young girls lusting after vampires. Alright. So I went to a Halloween party. One of the hosts got drunk and locked the basement of their house. There were 20 people in the basement. Then the power was shut off to the basement. No lights in a crowded room. They pounded on the door screaming. The drunk man then pissed on the floor and it went onto the steps. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. The drunk man pissed on the floor. And it went onto the steps. And everybody slipped and broke their necks. And 9 people of the 12 died. Of the 20 died. And instantly they all became ghosts or zombies in that moment. And started going after the guy who peed on the motherfucking steps. Because if I know anything, it's if you piss on the steps, you deserve to get mauled by zombies and or ghosts. The wife of the man then opened the door and took him to a room by himself to watch him wallow in his mistakes. Hey. 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 So, I was thinking, in honor of Halloween and scary things, let's talk about some, like, legitimate scary stuff. Let's talk about P. Diddy. P. Diddy's scary, apparently. Apparently, P. Diddy was very, very scary. So somehow this guy kept under wraps for all this time. He was drugging and sexually assaulting hundreds of people for decades. And it never came out. Because everybody was so scared of this guy. But I don't care how scared you are of P. Diddy. You gotta tell somebody that when you were 10 years old, he stretched your butthole. Right? Somebody's got to tell somebody. Because that's crazy. That's crazy. You can't just be 10 years old with a super fucking stretched butthole. You know what I mean? And not tell nobody because you're scared of P. Diddy. That's crazy. That's crazy. So then it got me thinking, like, why is the internet, like, the internet's now treating it like Epstein, right? If you've ever had a picture with Epstein, you touch kids, according to the conspiracy theorists on the internet. And now that's happening with Diddy. If you're a celebrity and you've had a picture with Diddy, they just assume he either put it in your butthole, or you was there while he put it in a small child's butthole, or you were there while he was blackmailing some other famous person with their butthole. It was just a bunch of butthole blackmail. And P. Diddy was the king. Okay? And now everybody's like, oh, look at this picture. Like, this person in 1993 was in the background photo of a photo that P. Diddy was in. That means they're guilty. They knew about it. But yet, on the other hand, Vince McMahon is getting essentially the same amount of canceled. Like, not legally, but, like, in the world of, you know, cancellation on the internet. Vince McMahon is getting canceled just as bad as P. Diddy. You know, fucking coercing women to sleep with WWE superstars, making a woman poop on a dude's chest or she gets fired. You know what I mean? Full-blown, unconsented, you know what I mean? Penetration. All types of things, right? But nothing's happening to anybody that we all know for a fact probably either knew about or had something to do with Vince McMahon. Like, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson and John Cena are the biggest TV and movie stars in the world right now. There's no way they didn't know it was happening, right? If we're just going with the conspiracy logic on the internet, right? Like, if you've even been in a picture with them, then you're guilty of what they're guilty of. So by that logic, if you worked under the man for over a decade, you 100% not only knew about it, but you was involved. So John Cena, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, still peak movie stars, doing interviews, all that jazz. Kane, the big red monster, is a mayor of a city. He's a mayor of a city. Is this going to affect him at all? I have no idea. Guess Taylor Swift got it put in her butthole? What, is that a thing? Taylor Swift has a picture with Diddy? That doesn't surprise me. Taylor Swift. Yo, like, here's the thing. I've never been a big Taylor Swift fan, nor a Taylor Swift hater. Here's my thoughts on Taylor Swift. I think she's very attractive. To all the people out there that are like, Taylor Swift's not even hot. She's no Rihanna. She's no Beyonce. But nobody is. And they're mocha colored, which is awesome. Taylor Swift's just regular white. You know what I'm saying? So she's doing what she can with her skin tone. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we can't keep talking about these black queens like the black queens they are, and then being mad when our white pedestrians don't live up to these black queens. Am I right or am I right? So, all I'm saying is, for a white girl, Taylor Swift is very attractive. And for a superstar, like musician or whatever, double down on that statement, right? What other than Beyonce and Rihanna, what other, like, singer is that goddamn hot? You know what I'm saying? So, Taylor Swift is pretty damn cute, right? She's not untalented, right? Now, is she billion-dollar tour? The news talks about her every day, and the Democrats literally beg upon her feet for endorsement. Do I think she's that talented? No, but that's not for me to decide. She's not making music for me. It's not my problem. I don't care about it. She makes her music. She earned that. That's on her. I'm not gonna stand over here and hate. And sure, she gets a little bit too political for my taste as a musician. But hey, in a world that's become political, how could you not? So I'm not going to fault her for that either. What I will fault her for is her fans. Her fans are fucking insane. Taylor Swift's probably pretty cool. You know what I mean? You know, her relationship with Travis Kelce doesn't mean anything to me. Her music doesn't mean anything to me. Her celebrityship doesn't mean anything to me. I think she's rather attractive. And I don't think she's untalented. The question becomes, where the fuck was I going with this? Oh, her fans. Her fans are dog shit, dude. Her fans are dog shit, dude. They're insane. They're insane, bro. They're insane, dude. They're like, like, it's crazy because, like, she's gotten a little bit political, and her fans use political tactics, right? So, like, it's funny where, like, you know, I work with a girl who's an unbelievably loyal Taylor Swift fan. And she, on a regular basis, will get into an argument with people on the internet who criticize Taylor Swift about her jet usage. You can't be about the environment and also riding around in a jet all the time. And then she goes, you know, she'll make an argument like, Taylor Swift donates this amount to, you know, pollution foundations and blah, 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 blah. And she has the most eco-friendly jet. Or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't care about the argument. It doesn't matter to me. But she'll do that and be like, you guys are just going with internet narratives. But when it comes to anything with Donald Trump, she's the opposite. She's the person being like, oh, Taylor Swift this, Taylor Swift uses jet fuel more than anybody else. It would take me driving my car every day 170 miles for another 1,000 years to equal the amount of jet fuel she uses, and she wants to lecture me on my carbon footprint. And then this girl will be like, oh, you're just pointing out a little thing, and she does all this, this, and this. But if you have anything nice to say about Donald Trump, you're fucking Hitler or something. Like, these are the type of people that are all in on their ideas, and their ideas are emotional, zero thoughts, right? And then they'll think that the funniest thing is they'll back up their emotions with a thought and then think that that's smart. Hey, just because you can claim something doesn't mean it's real. Taylor Swift fans are batshit fucking crazy. And I hope this goes viral and they fucking attack me. I don't care. You're not important. You've never been important, and that's why you listen to her. You know what I mean? That's what it is. Everybody knows. You can ask anybody who's in my field of friendship. Who's Josh's favorite music artist? And it's an easy answer. They'll all tell you. Okay? But I'm not going out here defending that person when he was going up for charges and stuff. I laid low. I kept my head down. Eyes to the streets. Nobody look me in the eye and call me out because I still love his music, right? But I'm not out here advocating for him all the time, right? And then when it comes to the politics, I'm almost always, if you're super for somebody, I'm probably going to be arguing with you. I'm probably going to be arguing you. If you're super pro-Trump, it means you're going to have issues. Because I'm going to be like, okay, but what about this? What about this? How about the fact that he's never read a book? How about the fact that he doesn't give a shit? He won't accept that he makes mistakes. All this negative stuff. His policy. What policy? Exactly. He thinks tariffs are better than love. What a dumbass, right? So we could go, if you're super into Trump, I could go down that road. But the thing is if you're super pro Kamala, which there isn't a thing, it's you're super pro killing babies and or super anti-Trump. In either one of those things, it's like, okay, well, if you're super for those, I'm also against that. So here I am just standing in the middle, okay, surrounded by a bunch of buffoonery, and I got one gun left in the, one bullet left in the chamber, and I'm like, oh no, what do I do? Now in a movie situation, you know, if this was a movie, what I would do is I would shoot the floor. It would bounce up. It would hit a rafter. It would split into two and kill everybody in the room, right? But this isn't a movie. So I have to decide in this moment, with the election coming up and myself being registered to vote, who the fuck am I going to point my vote bullet at? Who am I voting for? You know what I mean? Or who am I not voting for, so to speak? We got to try to keep this, regular, because I don't want it to, well, let's use a different analogy. We're going down the court. I'm the point guard, okay? Game's on the line, okay? The future of the playoffs, which is our country. Our country's been in the playoffs for however long it needs to be. We're always one game away from being eliminated. Driving down the court, okay? Over here, you got the right, okay? Wide open. Over here, you got the left, wide open. Who do I trust in this moment more to make this shot? Okay? Because let's be honest. Over here, we've got about a 13% three-point shooter. Not great. And over here, we've got a person who's never taken a three-point shot in their life. So what do? Oh, let me rephrase that. Over here, we have somebody who's never taken a three-pointer in the big game, but in their college game, they never made a shot. And as a matter of fact, they got benched in the first game. So these are the two things we're looking at: a 13% three-point shooter. Do I pass it to them, or do I pass it to the person who's never even shot a three-pointer in this game, but when they were in the juniors, got benched in their first game for being bad? So, I'm stuck between, a defense and a fuck myself. You know what I mean? So where am I passing the ball this November 5th? Where am I passing the ball? I'll tell you where I'm passing the ball. I'm passing the ball right over the hoop. Alley-oop to the crowd. I'm shooting it to y'all. 5 gifted subs, and y'all get to choose my vote. Wait, is that election interference? Hold on, timeout. Timeout. Yeah, it's all good, Dougie. No worries. No worries, Doug. Fuck, what was that saying? Oh. Yeah. Okay. Wait, is that election interference? Because Elon Musk is now getting sued because he did like this thing where if like you vote, truth or dare, doesn't matter. Answer my question or dare. Okay, rude boy. That's rude, man. No, that's all good, bro. That's what this is all about. But the only reason you flew off the flow is because it was something unrelated and serious. Okay, I choose truth. Let's truth it up. Truth. Besides, you probably just saved me from incriminating myself in election interference. Versus. Okay, what the fuck, Jared? Where's the question at, whore? How do you feel about this man coming in late? I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I started the show. I'm vibing with the show. It is what it is. That was me first off? Wait a minute, what? Yeah, Jer did a, you can't see him you can't see him in your chat, but Jer redeemed a truth or dare before you redeemed the question versus question. Yeah. So on that note, eat that biscuit. What? What was I gonna say? Where was I? What's your question versus question though? Hello! Speak English in the chat, please! I'm gonna get cancelled for using our accent! Okay. Well, if he's not going to type anymore, unless it's a long one and I'm being rude. But I'm going to move on. Let's see. Okay. Would you rather have explosive, uncontrollable diarrhea, or would you rather throw up every 15 minutes? Explosive, uncontrollable diarrhea, or throw up every 15 minutes? 100% I'm taking the throw up every 15 minutes. Now, being nauseous is one of my least favorite feelings in life, to be honest. But, at least, like, okay, with the uncontrollable diarrhea, like you said, it's uncontrollable and it's unpredictable. So, not only am I at the mercy of being able to pull my pants down to not shit my pants, I have to be near a restroom to properly, wipe and all that good jazz. I can't just fucking throw my ass into some bushes. You know what I mean? So that poses a whole slew of issues that I'm not willing to deal with. But at least with the throw up every 15 minutes, I can buy a watch with a 14.5-minute timer set where I'll beep, and every 14.5 minutes I'll be in the middle of a conversation. Excuse me. Trash can. Now, what I was saying about the quota for the third quarter is that we need stock prices to soar, or we're going to have a deficit in our budget. Dude, I understand, dude. Nausea sucks, bro. When I have nausea, I literally feel like I would rather get punched in the fucking face than have nausea. But, what a fucking transition. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, dude. That's what's happening. I'm taking the throw up because, like you said, I can transition way smoother in day-to-day life than if, like, imagine that same scenario. So yeah, we have to balance the and then you don't even make it, and then you can't come back to finish the. He's never gonna know about the budget because you done shit your pants and you had to sneak out of the building to go home and change your trousers, and or you're gonna have to wear a adult diaper, and then if anybody finds out you're fucking Captain Underpants at the office forever, hell no, dog. And even worse, if I work in a kitchen, hell no, dude. Nah, dude, that's crazy work. The only thing worse than shitting ourselves is the economy. Well, shit, the economy's making us buy food that will make us shit ourselves. It's full circle. It's full circle. Okay, so you can't afford farmers market food because farmers can't afford the farm because subsidiaries make you buy plants from a set group of thing because, Mother Nature's been doing plants for, I don't know, since the beginning of fucking time. Well, actually, since after sharks or whatever. I don't know. All I know is plants are way outdating humans and somehow farmers can't farm without buying seeds from a fucking warehouse? Hey. Plants already produce seeds, but if he uses the seeds that his last crop made, he's going to get sued by the U.S. government. So then this motherfucker has to go out and buy a license, and then he has to buy the seeds, and then he has to buy pesticides because, God forbid, we let any fucking nature happen and we have actual birds and stuff and all that good jazz. Can't do none of that. And then they have to buy all this shit. And then it comes to the farmer's market, and they're like, yes, it is $10 for 3 green peppers. And you're like, you know what? I'm just gonna go get the Chipotle bowl, which is probably factory fucking shit, you know what I mean? You walk into a giant, clandestine warehouse that's just got green and red peppers as far as the eye can see. And then in one little section, there's a conveyor belt where all the ripe ones get put onto. And then, I don't know, it's just spraying wax onto it. And they just, hey, chat, did you know they just approved a new wax for the vegetables? There's a new wax approved for the vegetables. And guess what? One of the chemicals in the wax causes cancer, but they say scientifically there's not enough. Americans don't eat enough vegetables for them to consume enough of the wax to get cancer from it. So that makes it okay. GMO corn? What's GMO corn? No, GMO corn, I know. GMO corn. Oh my god, guys! The farmer's market, it's got all the GMO corn. Chipotle peppers are grown using leftover Sprite from McDonald's. That's why their food tastes like battery acid. Hell yeah, dude. And you know what the queso is? We all know what the queso is. The queso. We all know what that is. That's just milk, dog. Milk dipped with balls. Balls from Munda cheese dipped in milk. They call it queso cheese. With a little asterisk. You notice how Chipotle has a little asterisk next to queso cheese? This ain't really cheese. It's just liquid milk plastic with ball sweat. Ball milk is queso. Reheated Moe's because it's the only thing good on the menu? Well, shit. I'm not gonna lie, dude. I haven't had Chipotle and or Moe's in probably since before COVID. No, that's not true. I went to Chipotle with Jim right after we started the podcast. So like almost 4 years ago. And I don't remember if it was good or not. But I'll tell you what is good. It makes no sense why it's good. Shouldn't be good. And it's affordably priced. Sheetz now says pizza flats. It's like a flatbread pizza, but it's not flatbread. It's not flatbread. But it's like a flatbread. And it's $4.99. You get a pepperoni, and it's not regular pepperoni, right? It's not little baby pepperoni nipples like mine. It's those big slappers like fucking Cardi B got. You know, those big fucking, you know what I mean? Like the log cheese like you're going to have at Subway. You know what I mean? Like Subway pepperoni. That circumference pepperoni. That Cardi B circumference pepperoni, okay? And then they got the cheese on top with the salt. Like the pepperoni, sauce, cheese. $4.99. You get 4 slices. Shit flaps. Makes no sense. Shouldn't flap. It's gas station pizza. Shouldn't flap. Slaps hard as fuck. It's better than Little Caesars. Put that on Obama. Alright. Ayo, Sheetz can make their hot dogs out of whatever they want as long as they remain 2 for $1. Inflation can't stop Sheetz dogs. Bro, that's what I'm saying, bro. Hold on. We got to talk about this. Jared, I will answer your question in a minute, but I have to rant about hot dogs for a second. Okay? Hot dogs is so fucking American. Here's why. Okay? The Dodgers and the Yankees, the 2 biggest sports franchises in Major League Baseball, are in the World Series. And every time I hear people talking about this World Series, they're talking about the Dodger hot dog. The Dodger dog. They make, so far, for each game that's been in Los Angeles for this World Series, so 2 home games so far, they've made $3 million each game, off of just hot dogs. Just hot dogs, chat. Okay? The Dodger dog, I don't know exactly what's exactly on a Dodger dog, but Dodger dogs have made $3 million per game. So $6 million on 2 games from hot dogs. Okay? And then think about this, chat. Sheetz keeping inflation at bay. Like, they've got their shield up and they're slashing inflation away when it comes to their hot dogs. As well as Costco. The Costco CEO literally said, the only way I will sign this contract to sell this company to you is if in the contract it says that these hot dogs will never change from $1.50. Companies are using hot dogs to fight inflation and feed us. I don't give a shit if it's lamb's tongue, barefoot, you know, penguin wing, platypus tail. I don't give a shit what the fuck's in hot dogs. All I know is hot dog, that's a cheap food item. Alright, so this is a Dodger dog, chat. No, I am not. No, fuck you. Get out of here. I'm not paying for your bullshit. Alright, so a Dodger dog is a Los Angeles Dodgers 10-inch pork wiener wrapped in a steamed bun Does it have any condiments? Okay. Chopped onion, sweet relish, ketchup, mustard on a steamed bun with a 10-inch wiener. Hell yeah. Nah, bro, that'd be the Chicago dog, dude. Or maybe the Atlanta dog. Hell yeah. Sound like me? Hell yeah. Dude, all I'm saying, bro, is that hot dogs are such an American fucking hero. In this moment. In this moment when inflation, true inflation, average inflation for middle-class homes is at 33% over the last 4 years, which is the highest hike in a 4-year span in American history since we even had a dollar, right? So, you know, don't tell me the economy's doing great, you fucking weirdos on TV. Now, Costco keeping the $1.50 hot dog. Sam's Club keeping the $1.50 hot dog. Sheetz keeping the 2 for $1 hot dog. The Dodger dog making $3 million per game for the World Series games. This is so American. It just makes sense. And, bro, all I'm saying is that the Los Angeles Dodgers, the LA Dodgers, have the Dodger dog. And it's also the gay capital of the world, LA. And, of course, it'd be a 10-inch wiener, right? Can't just have a regular hot dog. It's got to be specifically the 10-inch wiener. Coincidence? What if it's a hot dog? What if hot dogs is pieces of animal dicks? You eating, my guy? Bro, I don't care if it's made from roadkill. Shit slaps at 2 for $1. Yeah, dude, I mean, honestly, if it's animal dicks, good on them for tricking me. You got me. You made something so good, I didn't even question if it was animal dicks. Now, and that's be super ironic because they even put it in the shape of a dick, kind of. This guy, bro. It's unbelievable, dude. All right, let's see how this goes. Hello, you're on the podcast, bro. You're on the podcast. What's up, dude? What do you need? You sure did.
Yeah, I lost the other one, so I'm like,
Oh, you can come get it.
all right, man.
All right. All right. All right. Peace.
Peace out. What do you do?
All right. Sorry for the interruption, Chad. Chaz. Could realistically be pork balls? I don't care, dude. With how much fucking either fucking nacho cheese and chili I put on it, or how much fucking ketchup, mustard, and relish I put on it, or whatever the fuck I be doing with my hot dogs, put macaroni and cheese on there, ho. Don't matter. Don't taste like balls to me. Damn. All I'm saying, chat, is hot dogs. Hot dogs are fucking king in my world, dude. You know, like, rich people can scoff at it, and you know, did you see the episode of How It's Made? Do you see all the gross stuff? Think of anything. You order chicken tenders? Hey, do you order chicken tenders anywhere? Because I promise you, unless it says on the menu, hand-breaded, like in-house breaded, they're coming frozen. And I don't know if you know this, but chickens don't have tendered legs naturally. So your chicken tenders has got some fuckery going on too. You think the chicken just willingly, you know, is like, hey, take my little legs and stuff and fucking take my breasts and fucking slice it up, throw it through a fucking thingy. We'll bread it, dip me in my children. You know, they dip it in their own children. Egg wash. They dip chickens in their own children and then put it on breadcrumbs. and then freeze it and then send it out to you, and you're like, I'm morally superior because I saw them put 3 mystery meats in a bowl and then make a hot dog with it. Hey. Shut up. Hot dogs are king in my house. Bro, you could tell me a Soylent Green? Still get 2? Hell yeah. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. There's, like, I watched the episode of how it's made. I, too, was like, I repulsed. Watched it in middle school. And I still fucks with hot dogs heavy as hell. So Florida is stupid, and their dog is called an alligator dog, and it's just a pickle spear, no other condiments. Okay, well, I mean, what do you expect from Florida, bro? What do we really expect from Florida? Come on. It's Florida, dude. They would do some dumb shit like that. And I bet if it's a baby pickle, it's called the iguana dog. Because they're not original. They're a bunch of fucking idiot swamp people that just happen to have really good weather for a lot of times that rich people want to retire next to them. Oh, dude. Florida's so lucky rich people like it there. Because the swamp people, the true swamp people, you know how we look at Louisiana, right? That'd be you, Florida. Florida needs to stop thinking it's not just Louisiana. Okay? Florida needs to stop thinking it's not just another fucking swampland that with a bunch of crazy people. I mean, the only reason salmonella is a thing is because of the nasty-ass conditions chickens are raised in. I will still smash every bit of a chicken I come across. Hey, yeah. I mean, the food distribution and processing here in America is so foul. That's why we have so many food contaminations and outbreaks. Hell yeah. Dude, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's what I'm fucking saying, dude. Like, I'll say this till the wheels fall off, but all I need to know is that 2 dudes that do fitness on the internet, one that lives in Italy, one that lived in America, both started eating for a month the same food. Like they made the same foods every day for a month in their respective countries. Then they swapped countries and ate the same like meals as they were the month prior, but just in the new country. The dude that lived in Italy, when he was doing the what the fuck is it? There's a scientific name for it. The control test of eating that food in Italy, his weight changed 0%. Okay? The dude in America started eating that, his weight changed 0%. So, the controls were good. They swapped. The dude that came from Italy to America gained 15 pounds in a month. And the dude that went from America to Italy lost 9 pounds. And nothing changed. They did the same workouts, they ate the same foods, and it's literally just the quality of foods and the processing in those countries. It's fucking insane, dude. Alligator meat on top? What the hell they doing? Yeah, dude. Listen, my question is why is Florida never tried to make an alligator gyro? However the fucking dork Greeks want to say it. Gyro, dude. Why have there not been... I mean, maybe it exists. Hold on. Let me find out, dude. Let me find out. Alligator gyro. Where did they? Alligator bites. Mm-hmm. So, Dockside Gators. It's nobody's staples. You see, it's nothing real. Might be hard to make into gyro meat. That sounds like pussy talk. That sounds amazing, though. Yeah, dude, fuck it, dude. Chip it up. Make it like fucking shredded or make it like pulled pork. Who the fuck cares? shred it up, throw it on a fucking flatbread with some tzatziki sauce, because the tzatziki sauce does the heavy lifting, right? Okay? Throw some fucking veggies on that hoe, call it a goddamn day. It's flaky like fish. Fuck it, dude, a flaky gyro? Hell yeah, dude, I'll take an FK right now. I'll take an FG right now. Hell yeah, give me an FG. A flaky fishy gyro, alligator. Dude, all I'm saying is Florida misses a lot of easy layups. They don't even try, to be honest. Florida doesn't even try. That's why I'm not surprised that they call an alligator dog just a pickle sphere. Like, ooh, you're so fucking creative, dude. Which makes sense. But they would pat themselves on the back for that because Disney's in Florida. And Disney paid a guy $300,000 to come up with the movie title Cars. Because the movie was about cars. What the fuck, dude? What the fuck? So this dude made $300,000. So they sat him down in a room and they were like, okay, Ted, listen to me. It is time for you to make your money, dude. You got a $300,000 salary. You are the name guy here at Disney. Here's our product. We've worked very hard. It's been thousands of hours of animation. We've worked very hard on this. What do you want to call it? We have some ideas. We like McQueen. We like lightning fast. That's what kind of what we were leaning. And he's like, okay, I'll get back to you tomorrow. He goes home. He watches it. He comes in. All the executives of Disney are there. They're talking Ted up. They're like, yo, Ted's the best. He came up with Toy Story. He came, you know what I mean? He came up with A Bug's Life. You know, this guy doesn't miss with the movie titles. Okay, Ted, you've got the room. Tell these billionaires what your idea is for our movie. I've come up with Cars. Unfucking real. Ted's done it again. Ted's done it again. Ted don't miss. Ted don't miss. Toy Story, A Bug's Life, Cars. Suck on that. Suck on that, Pixar. What do you got? Up? Wall-E? What's that? Dumbasses. Goofy ass. Ted don't miss. $300,000. Write him the check. $300,000 Cars. Boom. Print it on everything. Okay. And here's where it comes crazy. Okay, they're like, okay, listen, Ted. Cars was such a success, partly because of your title. I'm not going to lie to you. Cars was such a huge success. We made a second movie. Can you title this one? Cars 2. Oh my fucking God, Ted's a genius. Nobody puts him up there, but it's literally Einstein, Da Vinci, Elon Musk, and Ted, the name maker at Disney. I mean, class act, this Ted guy. Fucking genius, dude. Toy Story 2. Whoa, Ted! Ted, say it's not so. Say you're not going to hit me with the 2. The 2? Oh, that's so good. You know what we can do with it? We can put a big 2 on it like it's a block. Like it's a toy. No, Ted, you're so... Oh, wow, Ted. We can literally just write Toy Story, right? Just the way the first one was. And then we can have a block, like a building block or like a learning block next to it with the big number 2 on it. So they know it's the second movie, Ted. Oh, you're a fucking genius, man. All I'm saying is when that's the company in Florida, you guys don't have an alligator gyro. You know, like, you guys just miss easy marks, so I'm not surprised at all when you tell me that you guys don't even have meat on your fucking hot dogs. It's just a pickle sphere. Hey, you don't need to come up with a name for that and name it something it's not, because pickle sphere already has a name. I said it. Pickle sphere. That's all I'm saying. Dude, I really want some fucking hot dogs now. Yeah, I want some fucking hot dogs. Zero drop frames. So, Sam, it was me, bro. It was us. If you're here, bro. It was us. Now, the reason why the stream kept restarting, our fucking internet wire was bad. So, it's technical stuff. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's all fixed now, dude. You're taking the dog out? Hot dog, hot dog, hot dog. I don't know what Pixar's problem is with the letter I. Think they don't fuck with the letter I because they don't want people to know about Epstein Island. Okay, okay. I see what you're doing there. I see what you're doing there. But, I don't know what the problem is either. Honestly, like, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't take it that way. I thought that whoever, like, you know how the Nickelodeon guy loved feet? So he had a pool in the shape of the Nickelodeon logo made as a foot. Then he made the Nickelodeon logo a foot. And then he kept having these small young girls that would grow up to be unbelievably attractive women doing weird shit on camera with their feet. Okay? I think somebody in Pixar, because they're obsessed with animation, so it's highly unlikely that they're into regular porn. I bet you they love the animated stuff, right? I think one of them has a lamp fetish. I think one of them just has a super fucking lamp fetish, and I think they're just like they get off on seeing the lamp bounce up and down on the eye, because the eye to them is their dick. Like, they're such freaks. They're like, yeah, my dick is a letter. Hey, hey, hey. You know what I mean? And then like the first time he did it, like, he's just a freak with a lamp fetish. Like, he beats off holding lamps. The brighter the lamp, the farther his jizz goes, or whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? And the first time Pixar made a movie, they were like, all right, dude, go ahead and make the intro. And he's like, all right, cool, dog. And then he does a little thing. And then the fucking lamp just comes in and he's like, oh. Well, the whole time he's writing it, he's just bricked up. Oh, this eye is so fucked on, dude. This eye is about to get it. So, like, as he's drawing it, he's, like, giving himself, like, foreplay. He's like, oh, dude, this eye's about to get it. So the lamp jumping once, and then right when he's about to draw it, hitting the eye and making the eye disappear, he's like, oh, you fucking dirty eye, you about to get it. This lamp about to get you. And then, boom, there it is. And then he makes it. Pixar movie goes bananas crazy. Everybody loves it. It was just a small studio that Disney was like, sure, we'll give you a little bit of funding. We'll experiment. You guys seem to be doing something weird over here. And then the movie's a fucking hit. And then they're like, all right, well, fuck it. We'll just keep the intro. And now they're just committed to it. Now it's like a little, like, joke because everybody at the company knows it's fucking Freak Bill. Freak Bill with the lamp fetish from fucking animation. He was just being weird, and they were like, well, now it's a huge thing, and every kid grows up knowing about the eye, the lamp jumping on the eye. But it's just fucking Freak Bill and his lamp fetish, dude. American history. Hell yeah, dude, this is American history. I'm telling you guys history. Right here is history. If we go into the archive of Disney and we read the Black Files, I'm not gonna lie, this is where I do agree with black people. It is weird that everything negative is called black. Black mail, black files, blacklisted. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, it is weird that it's all, like, black is relatively negative. I've never seen American History X, dude. Never seen American History X. Benny Franks, Benny Franks, Benny Franks. Great movie, I'm missing out. I'm going to have to make a list of movies that everybody tells me I have to see. Because every once in a while, I'll be bored and I'll be like, what the fuck should I watch? And then I end up either watching something I watched when I was like 12 because I barely remember it, but I remember enjoying it. Or I just like watch a TV show, or I watch a fucking documentary of something I already know about. So like, I should probably make a list of all these movies. That way I can look and be like, oh, oh, this one's available to me and somebody said I should watch it. Fuck it. But let's talk about it, dude. Because I am a pessimist, chat. We need to air it out. I'm a natural pessimist, but the thing is that I'm rarely wrong. So that's the world we live in, where pessimism is correct. Because thinking bad things are gonna happen, bad things happen. Now some people would say, well, you're manifesting the bad things to happen because you're thinking the bad things can happen. That way, then you create the bad things to happen because you thought they was gonna happen. And I'm like, I don't control the other people in the scenario, and me thinking they were gonna screw me over did not in fact make them screw me over. They were gonna do that whether I thought today was gonna go good or I thought it was gonna go bad. Their intentions, they had no idea what I was thinking. Okay? So that makes no sense. But as a pessimist, when I start getting excited, I start thinking, when's it going to go bad? So let's talk about it, chat. The Steelers. Let's talk about it. The kings of the AFC North right now. Baltimore dropped a dud to the Browns. You know, Lamar Jackson does what Lamar Jackson does. Doesn't show up in the fourth quarter. And the Steelers go on to beat the Giants, which they should have. But Russell Wilson was 20 of 28. Didn't turn the ball over. Our defense looks unbelievably good in the second half of games. In the second half, chat. And I'm sitting here thinking, when's Blake Bortles coming back, chat? When the fuck is Blake Bortles coming back? Because it's gotta end. I'm gonna get screwed. Who's this year's Blake Bortles to me, huh? Who is it? Who's this year's Blake Bortles? Who's fucking me when it comes to my excitement for this Steelers season? Because we're not gonna make it. We're not making it to the fucking, well, I doubt we make it to the AFC Championship. Is Patrick Mahomes to Blake Bortles? I mean, I could probably live with that. But if I lose to Lamar Jackson, I'm going to have to eat a fucking crow. Is Lamar Jackson my Blake Bortles? Or is it somebody I don't even know? Somebody who's been doing trash. A team that's on the verge of not even playing in the playoffs this season. Are they going to be our Blake Bortles? Is the season going to come crumbling down where we're on the edge of making it to the playoffs because we lose a 3-game skid and then we go on a 3-game win streak? And it comes down to the Ravens go on an 8-game win streak and they're at the top of the AFC North. I got to take the crown off. And then we make it to the playoffs. It's a wild card game. Who fucks us then, chat? Who's this year's Blake Bortles, dude? Because I haven't felt like we've had a chance to make a run since that Blake Bortles game. And I'm starting to get the itch where I'm like, I don't know, defense is good. Russell Wilson's not turning the ball over. He looks like he did at Seattle. I always wished when Big Ben got old that we'd get to be able to get a guy who had some gas left in the tank so we didn't have to get a young buck. Because there's no good young bucks that we'll ever be able to get because Mike Tomlin doesn't have losing seasons. So we're never going to get a good one. So we're going to have to get a fucking veteran until Mike Tomlin leaves. So who could it be? And I always believed, like, dude, Russell Wilson's pretty good, you know what I mean? Until he went to Denver, and then everything was all fucking crazy. I'm talking super fast. But trying to cram it all in. Just know, I know. Just know in my heart, chat, I know. I know in my heart it's not going to end well. I know that we're going to get fucked. Somebody's going to fuck us. Blake Bortles is going to come out of retirement. He's going to start for the goddamn Indianapolis Colts. They're going to beat us in the wild card game. It's going to be a travesty. But until then, Steelers. All right. Well, I'm going to talk about... Oh, okay. You know what? I'm actually just going to go ahead and have an early night. Jer, are you here yet? Are you back yet? Are you still walking your stupid dog that's not on a bun yet with fucking chili and cheese for me to eat? I'm going to eat your dog. I'm a migrant in Ohio. I'm going to eat your dog. Oh, boy. Oh, it's low-hanging fruit, Josh. Speaking of low-hanging fruit, chat, you know what's funny? is sometimes there's a joke that's so easy that even like you just know everybody's gonna make it. And in a world where comedians actually are popular and making a living doing things, comedians, especially ones that are known, are more likely than ever to go for the easy, low-hanging fruit. Because, to be honest, like, it's a competitive scene now. Before, back in the day, it was an unwanted scene. Like, nobody really cared about comedy as an art form or as a thing. And it was just kind of seen as a thing that, like, exists and as a stepping stool into Hollywood. But now it's its own thing. And in some cases, it's bigger than Hollywood. And when that happens, everybody's trying super hard. So low-hanging fruit gets attacked a lot. I literally said on the podcast last week, the One Direction guy died. And I was like, yeah, the One Direction, it was the One Direction was down. And I literally laughed to myself because I was like, I guarantee you this is going to be on every podcast. Every podcast where they talk about this, that joke will be said. And I was not wrong, chat. I've now listened to 4 or 5 different other podcasts that make hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, where they use that as like a clip. So, it's interesting to me where we're now at a point where, like, I beat myself up on a regular basis if I use something too easy. Like, I just did it right before this conversation. I was like, oh, the migrants in Ohio eating dogs, is probably too easy. There was no substance to it. There was no structure around it. There was no misdirection. It was just the shock factor of it. Hey, I don't know where this conversation's going. Fuck. Let me just say, rest in peace, One Direction or whatever. Hey. Hey! The One Direction is to a Netflix documentary. 100%, dude. Dude was on pink cocaine. He was at the pink cocaine club. He's gonna keep on jumping off the balcony, bud. He's gonna keep on sinking in a pool of his own blood. I'm gonna keep on dancing at the pink cocaine club. Pink cocaine club. That's the chaperone version of the One Direction guy dying. Free Dirk? Free Dirk! Snitch! Snitch! Did Dirk snitch? I'm gonna ask AI if Dirk snitched. Did Dirk snitch? Did Lil Durk snitch? Did Lil Durk snitch? Lil Durk is currently facing serious allegations related to murder for hire plot targeting fellow rapper Quando Rondo. While there are claims that an OTF affiliate named OTF Jam may have acted as an informant providing details to authorities, there's no concrete evidence confirming that Lil Durk was involved in any snitching of the allegations. Though this is a definitely complex and intense situation, if you follow Lil Durk's music closely or are interested in more about the legal drama aspect, please reach out to Lil Durk estate specifically. What the fuck are we talking about? Zombies? What's up with them socks? The clap cleats, bro? You talking about these clap cleats right here, dude? What's up with these socks? Eh? Eh? What's going on with the socks, bro, is that, those socks right there, those are clap cleats. For when you need more traction for that action, when you need more grip to thrust that hip, when you need more friction for your sex addiction, when you're sitting there playing Call of Duty and your girl wants you to come ball the booty, you know what I'm saying? And you don't have a lot of time, so you got to get it done quick, right? Okay? But you know what I'm saying? you might be wanting to do something crazy. You know what I mean? Put a foot up on the wall. You don't want your foot to fall down. You're in the moment. You're trying to do a speed run on the pussy. You know what I mean? You know, you're trying to clear the map. You don't want to end up back in the lobby with a disappointed teammate. So you need your foot to stay perfectly planted on that wall so you can get that 90-degree fuck stance. And clap cleats will make sure your foot is firmly planted with the grip of 1,000 midget slaves holding you to that wall so you can thrust with the power of a samurai, dude. That's on God, dude. And that's how you'll get 3 kids. That's Sam. On God. Like, say you wake up in the morning, right? And your kitchen, hardwood floors. You know what I mean? And you're also hardwood in the morning. Do you know what I mean? And your girl's just in the kitchen making eggs. And you want to scramble some of them eggs. But not the eggs that she's scrambling. You want to scramble her eggs. Okay? But it's a nice, you know, cool morning. So the floor's a little bit slippery. If you have regular socks on, you're going to be sliding all over the place. Can't have that. You throw in the clap cleats. You're taking a stance in there like a 3-point lineman. Just fucking going crazy scrambling eggs. You know what I mean? Letting them pancakes flop all over the place. You know what I mean? Bro, it's been a while. I haven't done a clap cleats promo in a while, dude. I just don't have it in my heart no more. I ain't got it in my heart no more, dude. Well, let's see. Speaking of clap cleats, dude, Tom Brady's wife is pregnant from her jiu-jitsu instructor. Do you think Tom Brady's wife got pregnant from a jiu-jitsu instructor that didn't have clap cleats? The answer is no. They're doing jiu-jitsu. They're all sweaty. They're on a fucking wrestling mat. They're slipping all over the place, right? Man throws on the fucking clap cleats, has all the traction he needs. He gorilla pins her to the ground, fucking hits her with the Humpty Dump. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, here comes a little baby Brady that ain't baby Brady. You know what I mean? So now Giselle, putting out the boochin', you know what I'm saying, is pregnant. If Tom Brady can't keep a bitch, what chance do we have? The GOAT can't keep a hoe. Loses it to a jiu-jitsu instructor with clap cleats. That's the difference maker, chat. Without clap cleats, that jiu-jitsu instructor didn't have a chance. He didn't have a chance with Giselle. Unreal, dude. Let's see. All right, let's talk about this. Chat. I gotta become a politician, chat. I gotta become a politician. Here's why. I need to become a politician so I can get involved in foreign diplomacy. See, I'm so flustered looking at what I'm looking at. I gotta get into foreign diplomacy so I can be an advocate for America, and I will make sure that America has a great relationship with Sweden. The best relationship there's ever been. As a matter of fact, I want our relationship to be unbelievably close. And here's why, chat. This is the Deputy Prime Minister of Sweden. Chat. Ah! What the fuck was that? She's a fucking smoke show, cuz. The Prime Minister of fucking Sweden's a baddie, dude. Would? 100%, dude. That's the Deputy Prime Minister, okay? Which means they ran out of ugly bitches. And you know what this lady said? This smoke show of a Deputy Prime Minister, okay? Her name is Ebba Busch, okay? Ebba Busch, okay? She's so damn fine as when it comes to politicians. Let's be clear. She's no fucking ScarJo. She's no Beyonce. She's no Riri, okay? And when it comes to policy, she's no Riri either, okay? But she is a politician smoke show, and Sweden is accepted to take in Muslim migrants. But she has told Muslim migrants that if you're going to move into Sweden, you must adjust to Swedish life. Which means that you can't bring any of your women-hating shit to our country or you gotta leave. Not only is she hot, she makes sense, and she puts her foot down. Now, when I'm involved in foreign relations as a United States diplomat, I will make sure that Sweden has anything that I will be at beck and call of Sweden. To the point where I'm gonna need my own condo over there with a back entrance that the public can't see, and a secret sat phone which only she has the number to. But that's for you can't have diplomacy without backdoor meetings. Now, chat. What happens in those backdoor meetings after the negotiations take place is none of anybody's concern. All right. Well, you know what? I know it's a little bit earlier than usual on Tuesday, but I'm going to go get some food. And all this other stuff I have written down here I was planning on doing on the Jester Journals tomorrow to go in depth with that. I was just going to run them by what you doing. What do you mean, what am I doing? I'm about to go play some games after I get some food and stuff. What are you doing? You're having dinner? All right, bet. I'll probably be on the game around 8. I'm going to get some food. And then tomorrow, chat, tomorrow, we're going to be talking about Vince McMahon, chat. Vince McMahon and all of his dirty, dirty escapades. And why hasn't Dwayne The Rock Johnson or John Cena or Mayor Kane, you know, the Big Red Machine is a mayor now. Why haven't any of them felt any backlash from the cancellation mob when Vince McMahon's such an evil, evil guy? Okay? The Madison Square Garden controversy. Did MSNBC really just say that Trump's rally resembles the 1939 rally by Adolf Hitler? Of course they did. I didn't believe it. I had to look it up. It's 100% true. Might show the video tomorrow. They legitimately said that this man, the news story, just a heads up, chat. They said Trump's rally at Madison Square Garden takes place 85 years after the 1939 Nazi rally at Madison Square Garden. So let me get this straight. Madison Square Garden closed in 1939 and then just reopened for the Trump rally? Because I thought that this has been the mecca of basketball for a few, for the last 80 years. I didn't know the Knicks were Nazis. Dude, that must be the best payback of all time, right? Right? The owner of the Knicks is a Jew, okay? And now he owns a bunch of Nazis? Boom! Reverse Holocaust! We'll talk about it tomorrow on the Jester Journals. Let's do it, chat! Might play around 10-ish? The fuck, dude? The fuck, dude? The Ashkenazis? Dude, fuck you, Jer, dude. You had all day to do shit, man. I needed you to play Fortnite with me until everybody got on. But no, now I'm gonna have to fucking play Call of Duty all goddamn night, no Fortnite because of you. Or I'm gonna have to wait until everybody gets off, and then I have to play Fortnite with you when you're tired and probably be like, oh, maybe 1 or 2 games because I'm going to bed. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck you. Just keep going? Just keep going about the fucking, the Knicks and the Nazis, dude? No, that's tomorrow's thing. That's the Jester Journals thing. And then, also, what else is there? The Hezbollah beepers. Chat, we all heard about the Hezbollah beepers. And then, yeah, I think that's some of the things I got planned for tomorrow. Whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. All right, chat. It's been a good episode. We covered some stuff. I will be on tomorrow for the Jester Journals, and then after the Jester Journals, I'm going to try to see if I can swap over to gaming. I have not tried to do a game swap yet, but we will see if it works. And if it works, I'll be playing some Call of Dudes after the Jester Journals tomorrow. All right, you guys have a good night. Hurricane homies, out.